Good morning, great Americans. It's another great American video with yours truly from the bunker. Today is an update of several videos. I was surprised to find out how many videos I had made in the past about lies and lies that the Democrats told and lies that Biden had told. And there was too many of them. And some of them were back in my early days of videos when my video was super cheesy. Now my videos are just sort of cheesy, but back then they were super cheesy, and I don't really want anybody to see those anyway. And you know what? And who can update a topic like Democrat lies? It's like trying to count each grain of sand on a beach, or trying to count every star in the universe. It's just too much. All they do is lie, right? So I want to focus on two lies, and the reason is because these two lies are undeniable, and they prove beyond a shadow of a doubt what hypocrite two-faced liars Biden and other Democrats are. Okay, I mean, it doesn't matter whether you agree with the lie or you think they should have lied, or if you agree with the topic or you disagree with the topic or what side you're on. None of that matters. What I'm about to tell you is proof that they are liars and lie to your face. All right? So here's the first one. And this goes back to one of my previous videos that I'm going to pull up to this one. Now, Biden, and this is regarding abortion, by the way, abortion. Biden and Nancy Pelosi and John Kerry and quite a few other Democrats claim to be Catholics. They're not, but that's what they claim to be. And for many, many decades, they went through this song and dance where they would say, well, I'm personally against abortion, but I'm not going to impose my personal beliefs on the American people, right? So Roe versus Wade is the law of the land, and that's the way it is, and we're going to enforce the law, and I'm not going to let my personal beliefs interfere. Okay, that was the bullshit song and dance that they use to sort of dance around their Catholicism or their fake Catholicism, their fake Christianity, and the fact that they support murdering children by the truckload. Okay, so how does this prove that they're a liar? This is very simple. When Roe v. Wade basically got overturned by recently, now you think about this. If everything they had said was true, then what their reaction should have been is like, boy, I'm glad Roe v. Wade is gone. I don't believe in, because they said that their personal beliefs were anti-abortion, right? They just said they didn't want to impose their beliefs on the American people, but they claimed to be anti-abortion personally. So you would think they'd be like, I'm off the hook, right? Abortion got gotten rid of, and I didn't have anything to do with it, so now I'm off the hook, and this is actually what I really believe. I'm not going to tell anybody that, but they would have just sort of let it go. It's like, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. My personal belief has now taken over. I didn't do it. I didn't put it. So they would have just, most people would just go, whoo, I'm glad that's not an issue anymore, right? But no, that's not what they did. That's not what Biden did. That's not what Pelosi did. Their reaction was one of anger and rage that it got overturned. And the first thing they did was try to find all kinds of different ways at the state level and with laws and stuff to try and keep abortion going. But now wait a minute. Why would they do that if they were really against abortion, as they said? Because previously they said, well, Roe v. Wade is the law of the land, so that's what we got to follow. Well, now the Supreme Court has decided that Roe v. Wade is not the law of the land. So why didn't they continue in that mindset of like, well, it's not the law of the land, so this is what we're going to follow, right? And meanwhile, secretly inside, they should be going because they claim to be against abortion, right? That was not their reaction. Their reaction was the reaction of abortion zealots who want abortion available to everybody at all, and they will do anything and leave no stone unturned to make it happen. This proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that they lied through their teeth for all those decades when they said that they were personally against abortion, but they weren't going to try to impose that on other people. The fact is that they were rabid pro-abortionists, and the reaction to the recent overturning of Roe v. Wade was that of a rabid pro-abortionist. They freaked out. They were angry. They blew a nut. They went to the state level to try and get it codified at the state level. They tried to thwart it at the. They tried to. They lied. They lied through their teeth. All those years when they tried to tell their church and their fellow Catholics that they're personally against abortion, it was all a big lie. You can tell by their reaction. You can tell by how they reacted to the overturning of Roe v. Wade. So that was what was in my last video. Now let's fast forward to the other big lie. This is an easy one. Okay, that last one there requires a little bit of thinking about how someone would react. This is a no-brainer. It has to do with the border and all the illegal aliens that were coming in under Biden. Now, do we remember what Biden said not long before the election? He lied. He claimed, well, we need the Congress to pass this thing. I need the tools to be able to do that. Of course, we all knew that was a lie because when Trump was president, he had that thing shut down. He was making progress, right? Biden undid everything Trump did, and that's why the illegals were crossing the border, right? But anyway, recently, I'd say, what was it, like about 6 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, that stupid Pierre Jean-Claude Van Damme or whatever that goofy pervert freak is, who the White House spokeswoman, and Biden, they were lying through their teeth. They said, well, we need Congress to pass this to give him the tools, right? Wrong. How can I tell you that's wrong? Look at that. Trump has been in office for a couple of days, and we've almost got close to 1,000 deportations. The border is now shut. He's got the military on the border. They strung a barbed wire. It is shut. Not statistic. Over 99%. A couple people are still managing to, the real sneaky ones are managing to get through. But it went down from 10,000 a day to 500 a day. That's 99.5% reduction. That's almost total elimination with a minor trickle. You can always find a couple people that can beat the system and sneak through, right? But even people escape from prison, right? I mean, nothing is 100% perfect. But the point is that in 2 or 3 days, Trump has that border shut down, and we are now into the thousands of deportation in 2 or 3 days. That means that Biden was lying. He claimed he didn't have the tools to enforce the border, and yet Trump was able to step right in and do it. Okay? So that's 2 important issues, the illegal aliens and the abortion. I have just proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that Biden and the Democrats were bald-faced liars. And it doesn't matter which side of the issue you're on. That's not the point. The point is he lied through his fucking teeth. And I'm here to tell you, those are just the 2 that I can easily prove. That bastard's been lying his entire life. 30 years as a swamp rat. And in the end, all he did was pardon his crime family. Biden is the epitome of the crooked, criminal, rotten, stinking politician. Everything that is bad and rotten in politics is what Biden represented. And God Thank God that man is gone. And the same goes for his little lapdog, the wannabe rotten politician Kamala Harris. She would have been even worse. Trump is out there solving problems, man. He's got so much stuff going. He's a problem solver. Biden didn't know what the hell he was doing. Biden had a bunch of idiots in the White House that didn't know what they were doing. They didn't even know how to identify the world's problems, let alone solve them. They're worried about pronouns and rainbow flags, stuff that ain't got nothing to do with running a country. Those people were incompetent. None of those people belong anywhere near the White House. So that's it for today. I proved to you that Biden was a liar. Anyways, once again, the old website is gone. The new Substack page is in. Please subscribe to Substack page. It's free. There's a link in the subscription of this video. Please follow us on all our social media. There's a link to all those in the description of this video. And I will see you in the next great American video. Adios, muchachos.